Welcome back to MilduraWeekly.com.au. This is Talk of the Town, and the Royal Australian Air Force is due to arrive in our region this Friday for a weekend of activities. Here to discuss those activities and that visit is Mildura RSL Vice President Tyson Matheson. Tyson, thanks so much for coming in.
Good afternoon, Vin.
So as we said, the RAAF is going to be in town this week. It all kicks off Friday with the arrival of some F-18s flying over, and then continues into Saturday and Sunday. What can you tell us about what's happening across those days?
Friday, it's a very exciting weekend for us. It'll be it will be the last time we see the F-18s fly into Mildura and out of Mildura as they're getting decommissioned. So on the Friday, around the 2 o'clock mark, we'll have the F-18s and the contingent flying into Mildura, so they can you'll hear them come in. Obviously,
absolutely,
they're not too quiet. So
yeah.
That on the Saturday, starting on the Saturday. The march down Langtree, quite a very significant march for that contingent. They'll be forming up at 12 o'clock, and they'll be marching down Langtree all the way down to 7th Street, down to the grassed area. There'll be some road closures, and then there'll be a ceremony down there with the guest speaker and some dignitaries of Mildura. Into the Saturday itself, with the contingent also heading to the RSL and having quite the big dinner there for the Saturday night.
As you said, the contingent we're talking about is the second operational conversion unit, which is obviously has a big tie to Mildura, our region. Can you delve into a little bit of that history before we discuss what's going to be happening on Sunday?
Yeah, so we look at that. The unit itself was previously, a long time ago, was from Mildura. That's since moved away, obviously. But Mildura is such a big part of that history, so they tend to come back a lot. And we're very special. We're very lucky to have a special bond with it, and they continue to come back. So now that we still, with our Nichols Point, the war graves. We have a special bond, and they keep coming back for that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, as I said, we move into the Sunday where things will move out to the Mildura Airport, the RAAF Museum out there, where the F-18s the FA-18s that are coming in obviously will be static out there, and give locals the opportunity to, I guess, get up close and personal with them, which is going to be fantastic.
It is. We have another ceremony out there at 10 o'clock. There'll be a wreath laying out there near the museum, and then we'll have a static show, so people get up close and personal, talk to the pilots and the staff of the RAAF. They can also get face painting for the kids, a free sausage sizzle. It's free admission, so it is really a nice time to get up and go and have a look through the RAAF Museum. A lot of people haven't seen that, and the history of that is quite impressive.
Absolutely, absolutely. And then everyone sort of takes off around the Monday, which will again be an opportunity for people to hear these aircraft fly out. Yeah, so the Monday morning, if you haven't had too big of a weekend, if you have, wear some earmuffs. The aircraft will be their last flight out of Mildura, so I would say it's going to be very low and very fast, and I think the boys might turn it on for Mildura on the way out, so hopefully everyone's glass holds up all right. And the Mildura Weeklies followed the Mildura RSL's I guess attempts to try and secure one of these decommissioned F-18s to form a permanent static display out at the RAAF Museum at the Mildura Airport. Are you able to provide any update with how those talks are progressing?
Those talks are progressing quite well. Obviously there's a lot of work that goes behind securing one of those aircraft. There's not many to go around. We're doing our best at the moment and doing, with the Defence Force trying to secure one of those. There is a lot with the councils and with the government and grants and building facilities for that. But yeah, well, fingers crossed. The unit has a big history in Mildura, so to have one of those here would just be a spectacular thing.
And you got the current commanding officer of the 20CU in Scott Woodward in your corner as well. So.
Yeah, he's also in our corner. He'll be one of the pilots flying down. I think if you've heard them, that's usually Scott flying quite low. So, being the last flight out, I'm going to say that it's going to be quite loud, quite low. So if you're in town and you think that something's happening, it will just be a very, very low flyby. You'll definitely know that the jets are leaving town, yeah, it's for sure.
Perfect. Tyson, thank you so much again for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Be sure to tune back into MilduraWeekly.com.au for more videos, and also be sure to grab a copy of the Mildura Weekly this Friday for more on this weekend's RAAF visit.